A yoga executive approaches their yoga practice and life with intentional leadership, clarity, and purpose. They see themselves as the CEO of their own system, using the principles of yoga to manage, adapt, and thrive. Being a yoga executive doesn't mean practicing in a rigid or overly controlling way. Instead, it means making conscious choices, staying aligned with your vision, and balancing discipline with adaptability. Let's talk about the yoga executive mindset. First, there's visionary thinking. A yoga executive creates a clear vision for their practice and life. They ask, what am I working toward in my yoga journey? And how does my practice support my broader life goals? Cultivating mindfulness, building strength, or finding balance, they define their objectives and align their efforts. Yogic agency. A yoga executive exercises the power of choice, deciding where to focus, how hard to push, and what outcomes to prioritize. They recognize that every small decision on the mat, from how they approach a challenging pose to how they breathe through discomfort, compounds over time to create significant impact. Three, systems thinking. Like a CEO who sees the interconnectedness of a business, a yoga executive understands their practice as a system. They recognize that physical postures, breath work, meditation, and maybe most importantly, how they live off the mat are interdependent parts of a larger whole. Adaptability. A yoga executive knows flexibility isn't just physical, it's mental and strategic. When plans change, energy dips, or obstacles arise, they adjust with grace, staying committed to their vision without being rigid. Discernment and balance. As leaders of their practice, yoga executives cultivate the ability to discern when to push forward and when to pull back. They understand growth comes from balancing effort with ease, challenge with rest, and striving with acceptance. One, you're self aware leaders. A yoga executive uses their practice for self discovery. They examine their thoughts, reactions, and patterns, learning to lead themselves with compassion and insight. Two, they're intentional practitioners. Every practice, on or off the mat, is guided by intention. A yoga executive doesn't just go through the motions, they engage fully, aligning their actions with their goals. Three, they're results oriented. While they honor the journey, yoga executives also measure progress. They evaluate what's working and what isn't, making thoughtful adjustments to stay on course. They acknowledge milestones. They savor victories, big or small. They're cheerleaders and they find joy in the process of growth. They are resilient and grounded. Through challenges and setbacks, a yoga executive stays anchored. They use tools like breath, focus, and self reflection to navigate difficulties without losing sight of their vision. So, how do you become a yoga executive? Craft your vision. Define what you want from your practice and how it aligns with your life. Set these intentions and establish metrics. Choose practices that align with your goals and track progress, whether it's mastering a pose, deepening meditation, or cultivating greater awareness. Three, practice with purpose. Approach your mat as a safe space to explore, lead, and grow. Make every breath, movement, and pause an intentional act. Four, adapt and refine. Life changes, and so do you. Shift your goals, methods, and focus as needed. Five, celebrate and reflect. Recognize your success and reflect on your journey. Okay, final thoughts. A yoga executive is a self directed leader who uses the tools of yoga to build a purposeful and meaningful life. Their practice is more than poses, it's a system of personal growth, resilience, and joy. By leading with vision, making intentional choices, and staying adaptable, they create a life that aligns with their highest aspirations.